Welcome to the What Happens Next YouTube channel. What we're aiming to do with this channel is share content designed to make sure that you're supported through whatever's next in your life. And we'd love to continue to do that. I've got a favour to ask today, and what I'd ask you to do is just subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it really helps us deliver really good quality content on a consistent basis. Thank you, and let's go on to the interview. How do you make that journey easier if you're not naturally motivated in that direction?
Yeah. I think that with a lot of people, a lot of people are aware that maybe that isn't something that really motivates or drives them. But then I think it's very much talking through, what does this business need? If it's a very small business, it may be that you don't need a lot of a direction. In fact, it may be that it's a very sort of flat sort of organization that you work in. And in fact, maybe the senior person, that's not their role to make, to be in charge. But the next level down, it might very much be. And so it's very much matching, because what you can also do, Chris, is you have individual maps, and then you can put a team map profile together. And when you put the team map profile together, you possibly see more of the gaps. Yeah. And then what I then do is I work with the team to have a look at how do we fill these gaps? What is it that's needed? I was working with a recruitment company last week in Scotland, and they're all what we call very high growth motivators. All right. So they want to get on with it. They want to be quick. They're very visionary. They come up with loads and loads of ideas, but nobody checks it. Nobody's checking what's going on. The relationship clusters are what I call the checkers. And so they were so driven that, they'd be at a meeting and they weren't short of ideas, but nobody followed it through.
Yeah.
And nobody was checking that it was following it through. Now, ideally, that's not natural for them to do the check-in. So with that situation, what I was saying to them is that one of you've got to take responsibility. It can be different people at different meetings, but somebody's got to take responsibility to follow it all through. Otherwise, nothing gets done. And that's what was
somebody in who's good at ops, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's what was really frustrating the director, because although they come up with these ideas, nothing carried on after that. And when I put up, it's called the 5 elements model, and it shows where your motivators fit in with it. And when I put it up, they all smiled and went, "Oh gosh, okay, yeah, we can see now." And that's what the maps do. It just brings things that are invisible.
It's a mirror, isn't it? It's
Absolutely,
a mirror.
Yeah. And just opens it up, so people can see that and that's what the maps do. They make things that are invisible visible.